Hi guys, make this yummy tomato chicken stew with me. The first thing I like to do is to marinate my chicken and leave it for about an hour or two before I put it into the oven. Next thing I like to do is to fry my nicely chopped onions. I let it fry until it browns a little bit before I add my spices. For my stew, I like to go with my ginger, garlic, and curry powder. You can put whatever spice you like to use for your stew, but I prefer to just be very simple. Next thing, I like to fry my tomato paste first and let it really fry before I introduce my fresh tomatoes. Now you let it fry until when you lift the tomato in your spoon, you see that it's still frying in the spoon. That is how I get to know that my tomato is well fried. That is how I learned it. Now that I know that my tomato paste is fried, I go ahead to put in my fresh tomato. The fresh tomatoes is blended with some fresh pepper. Now I leave the tomato to fry. In between, please keep stirring to prevent it from burning. Yeah, my chicken is ready from the oven. Looks really good. And mind you, you slow grill it. You don't use very high heat, you use low heat so that the spices will marinate and enter it very well. So now my tomato is fried. Whenever you see oil floating on top of your tomatoes, then the tomato is ready for your protein. I then put in my chicken. Now yes, I added meat stock I had from previous chicken that I had cooked. And I also used eggs because I felt like. Then I put in my eggs, and afterwards I add water also because I didn't want it to be very thick. If you need to add more seasoning, please go ahead and add seasoning now. Let it cook again for a few minutes. Your stew is ready. You can serve with anything you want. I served mine with beans and rice. There's a difference between rice and beans and rice, and here you have it. That is beans and rice. Yeah, and it was so good, really good. Please try and tell me how it went. Thank you for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.